prison, I would say, made me a better person to the point of I was able to grow. While I was incarcerated, I was able to grow. When I first walked into an ACAT prison, which they saw the need to put me in the highest risk prison, with rapists, murderers, paedophiles, the lot. What I did is pay someone to take my speeding points for me. At a time I was just not really, being cloudy. Ultimately, I broke the law. I took it on the chin, that's fine. But I've never been in trouble in my life. So that was my kind of fight back. Like, please, just give me a chance. I've never been in trouble. This is, a bit of a bad period in my life. I'm not asking, for, I just want to have a chance here. But they didn't see that it became a little bit more bigger than what I actually had done. So I was accused of being the main distributor, should we say, of, there were so many footballers doing it at the time and paying a particular person to kind of make the points go away and whatever. There was a little bit of ignorance in there from me, naivety, and I put my trust in someone to do it, and it didn't get done. It all fell on me, and I wasn't the one that was doing, writing the letters or forging it like they were saying. All I did was pay someone money, yeah, thanks, take my points, and that was what I done. But the way it was made, they put a lot in there where I was the main person, never actually caught the main person that I know full well who was helping other footballers do what I was doing. And there was footballers that was named to me, they had their names, but they didn't see prison. So unfortunately, I had to do what I had to go in there and I had to do what I had to do. When I first walked in and they shut the cell doors, I burst into tears because of the simple reason of, it was only a few years prior that I'm playing Premiership football. So my whole life is just kind of, what is going on? What is going on? Literally that. So I had to fix myself up. I had choices to make. I had to make a choice. Sometimes you have to make certain choices in life. And while I was in there, I had to be productive. So the first thing I needed to do is put myself into a routine of being able to succeed in there, number one, but two, have the routine of keeping myself active. So I went and spoke to one of the prison officers. Can I have a job, please? So I got myself a cleaning job in prison. Then I went from cleaning to working in the kitchens, delivering food and so forth. So I did all that because it put me into a routine, get certain other privileges, had to box clever while I was in there, tried to keep my head down. Unfortunately in there, my card was marked because, they got tellies in there. So they knew I was coming in. And there's a lot of youngsters in there that think, think prison's great and it's great to be in prison and I'm so bad because you got prison on your CV or whatever. I was challenged a few times and luckily I could look after myself. But at the same time, I will say that it was actually, I played a bit of five-a-side football in prison and I was scoring goals. I remember just goal hanging, scoring goals, load of goals, just taking the mick really. And I remember this big Nigerian guy, must have been about 17 stone. And he must have tapped me on my shoulder, whispered in my ear and says, if you score another goal, I'm gonna break your legs. And when you say things, right, and you're like, why have you just said that, Leon? Why don't you just keep your mouth shut? But for whatever reason, I said something to him. I said, oh, shut up, you, whatever, mate. Just kind of told him to do one. And he turned around and he goes, what? So we've sort of I thought, oh no, we have to try and but I saw 3 punches already before because he was quite a big guy. So I thought, if this guy grabs me, it's a problem. So I'm gonna have to just be really fast here and try and lay a few on him so he doesn't really fancy it. But it got broken up and he sort of said to me this ain't over, right? So I said, it was very worrying times for me going back to my cell at that particular time. But there's a courtyard and we do we get an hour of being outside. So we had to do like a clockwise, and we all have to go around the same, you know, it's like the same, same sort of route. And there was a group of Muslim brothers in the corner, and they called my name. Like, I remember this. I was like, oh no, I'm done. Like, this is a problem. Leon, like, or McKenzie, I think they said something. Like, give me a little finger. About 6 of them walked over, and one of them goes, you hear you had an incident in the gym yesterday. I said, yeah. Well, just to let you know, we've spoken to him, and just to let you know, he won't be bothering you again. Enjoy the rest of your stay, keep your head down, and we got you. I was like, all right, thanks. Walked away, saw the guy the next day, he put his head down. It was quite, it's quite incredible. I never got bothered in there. And I don't know why I was protected, but they looked after me.